What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash ZON coming at you once again. First time in a long time. There's a reason for that, and later on in this video, you'll see video footage of why that is. Long story short, I moved. Me, my wife, and my kids are now back in a house, which is awesome. But more importantly than that, because of that, I finally have my very own man cave, and that's what I'm gonna show off later on in this video after I talk about the games I've been playing and I'll update you guys on everything. Updates to my collections as well as games I've been playing, and just stuff like that, man. But yeah, the man cave is off the chain, man. I'm sitting right now on my brand new gaming couch. I don't know if you guys want to look it up. I mean, I'm going to show you it later on in the video, but it's going to be hard for me to be filming and show you all that it does. I'll try, but I'm going to just tell you right now, it's a bad motherfucker, dude. It's a 3-seater. 2 power recliners on each side, finger sensor buttons, not even buttons, finger sensors to do the recliners and the headrest, as well as a center console that opens up with USB charging, 2 outlet chargers, extra cup holders, light up cup holders on each side. This is a bad motherfucker, dude. And this is where I do my gaming now, man. So I'm gonna show you the man cave. I'm gonna show you how I have everything set up so far. The only thing I'm missing is a mini fridge that's coming soon. But yeah, man, it's off the chain. Also, I gotta put up some more stuff, some more pictures. I have a Legend of Zelda 3-set poster series I want to frame and put up as well. Mario Kart posters, stuff like that. And this is gonna be my game room, man. And right next door, I got literally attached to the game room, separated by a door. I have my little space that's gonna be my office, where I do all my art and where I do all my schoolwork and game design and stuff like that, man. So yeah, bro, it's awesome, man. God has been good. But let's get into, first of all, happy weekend. Got a little Bacardi Black right here with some Sprite. It's good stuff. Anyways, so what I've been playing lately, man. Man, first of all, it's all about that X, man. Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's a beast. Like I said before, you've heard me say it so many times. I'm not an RPG fan. Never have been. Last time we talked, I said Xenoblade is making me an RPG fan. If I can find more RPGs like Xenoblade Chronicles X, consider me the newest RPG fan. Bro, this shit is bad, man. I'm 57 hours in. Just got my scale about 2 days ago. I got 2 scales. Oh, man, I can't wait tonight. I'm going to grind that shit out. I'm going to go look up what I got to look up to find out how to do it. And I'm going to get my flight module because I can't wait to fly in those things, man. I've seen video footage of people who have them flying, and it's just breathtaking. I've told my wife, you guys know how I feel about Pilot Wing 64. Pilot Wing 64 is my favorite game of all time. Once I get my flight module, I mean, I'm already taking my time with this game because I'm enjoying every second of it, man. I'm not trying to rush through the story. I just completed Chapter 6. I ain't going to start Chapter 7 for a long time, man, unless I have to get the flight module. But once I get the flight module, I've been telling my wife, this is going to become Pilot Wings 3 for me. Once I get that flight module, or 4 if you count the 3DS version. It's going to become Pilot Wings for me. Because once I get that flight module, man, I'm going to just be smooth sailing, free flying all over the place, exploring, just seeing how massive this world is from the top. I've been experiencing it on the ground. But it's gonna be massive, man. I can't wait to get into it, into the flight module part. But yeah, man, Xenoblade Chronicles X, man, everything from the I mean, I've heard a lot of reviews on this game, and for the most part, even sites that usually slam Nintendo games have been giving it 8s and 9s, which is awesome. But they always have their little complaints that they want to nitpick about. Hey, look, man, there is no such thing as a perfect game. I am fully aware of that. However, the stuff that they choose to nitpick about, Jesus Christ, give me a second. The stuff that they choose to nitpick about, I've heard 2 reviews. I think it was Game Trailers, which unfortunately, I mean, I've never been a fan. I actually really didn't like them, but I don't like to see anybody lose employment. And unfortunately, Game Trailers is shutting down or has shut down. So my thoughts are with the employees there. Hopefully, they find work soon, and everybody is good. But yeah, Game Trailers is one of them, and I think GameSpot was the other, or it might have been some individual reviewer on YouTube. I don't remember. I watched like 4 reviews of it today. We're talking about they had a problem with the soundtrack. This game's soundtrack is epic. It is masterful, man. It is. I find myself humming the tunes of the different continents throughout my day at work. I shit you not. I've actually looked up on YouTube a 30-minute loop of the track from Noctilum, and I think it's called One by One. Oh my God, that is an epic piece of music, man. Gives me chills when I hear it, man. And as you're playing and experiencing that massive world and how beautiful that particular continent, Noctilum, is, hearing that song, dude, get the fuck out of here. The soundtrack is amazing, man. I just think people find things to nitpick about. I will give one of them their dues. One of the guys that did have a problem with the soundtrack, he said that a lot of the content in the music was awesome, but that he had a problem with the sound design, and he did that for a living. So I'll bow down to that and say, hey, you know what you're talking about. I can't speak on that level, but to me, wasn't nothing wrong with the sound. I loved it. The music from New LA to the contents, everything, I love it, man. I'm humming it all day long, man. So that being said, I mean the soundtrack, the characters, the millions of characters, there's hundreds and hundreds. There's, I mean, not literally hundreds, but just so many characters that you come across and that you have an ability or an opportunity to interact with and flesh out the story with. The affinity missions, the side quests, the story missions. I mean, and just flat out exploring and collecting them. I explored so much. For those of you who know, this might be a little bit of a spoiler. So spoiler alert. For those of you who know about Xenoblade Chronicles X and are playing it, you know that to get your skill when it comes time that you qualify to get a skill license, you got to go through a 8-task evaluation, 8 different tasks, right? And I hear people all over the place talking about how this is so grueling and this takes so long. I explored the shit out of all these continents and enjoyed myself for so long. I mean, most people get their skills within 25 to 30 hours. I was 50 hours in before I finally qualified. That shows you how much I was just exploring. And I was doing missions and all that, but I was just enjoying the game, man. I wasn't rushing. By the time I got to that 8 challenge evaluation to get your license, as soon as they became available, I had already had 4 of them, half of them already completed. I already had those objects. I already killed those enemies. I already had those things done. So in 30 minutes, I completed the other 4, and I had my license and I had my skill. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, man, I've been all over Xenoblade Chronicles X. Recently, I've jumped back into Mario 3D World, Super Mario 3D World, because it's just a great game, man. Every time I go back to it, you know, little half-hour play session here turns into a good hour and a half because it's just such an engaging game with such tight controls, great music, great level design, and just characters that I love, man. You can't ask for more. Fatal Frame 5, that's another one. I'm progressing slowly through the story. I've been caught up in Xenoblade so much that I go back to it sparingly, but when I go back to it, Fatal Frame is just amazing. Terrifying game, amazing atmosphere, as I've said before. Everything from the music to the sounds of the game and the whole vibe and the whole horrific overshadowing theme of suicide and what the game is centered around is very, very dark, very scary. Having a blast with it, man. It's old school horror though, as far as the way it controls. So it takes me back to you know, Resident Evil, the good Resident Evils, and Dino Crisis and Eternal Darkness and games like that. So my birthday just passed. I'm 32 now. Last week, February 5th was my birthday. So yeah, man, my little sister works at GameStop. She asked me, is there any game I wanted? I really didn't have a game off the top of my head. And I was going to Dolphin Mall with my wife that Friday. The Friday of my birthday, we both took it off and we had the kids with us. And it's been a family day. It was beautiful, man. I really needed it. As much as I've been working in school and all that. And we went to Dolphin Mall to eat at Cheesecake Factory. And my little sister was in Dolphin Mall at the GameStop where she works, visiting. She had her day off. And she was like, hey, are you going to be here anytime soon? Because I kind of got to go. And I was like, you know, I don't know. And she mentioned a bunch of games. And upon one of those games was Fallout 4. I said, fuck it, I'll get Fallout 4. I mean, I'm probably not going to get too much into it until I'm pretty much through with Xenoblade. Just playing two of those big, massive RPGs at the same time, it's not healthy. But so I said Fallout 4. And my wife was like, Fallout 4? Really? I'm like, what the fuck? I'll give it a chance. You know, I have nothing else. The Wii U, I'm tapped out. I have everything on the Wii U that I want. I'm waiting on that Star Fox and that Zelda, man, basically. And the Twilight Princess HD. And then my little sister calls back and she's like, what about Battlefront? And I said, oh shit, yeah, you know, I'm a Star Wars fan. I know the game is not all that great, but what the fuck? You know, for free, for a birthday gift, I'll take it. So I started playing it. I played it once. Xenoblade is just consuming my time. I played it once. What's cool about it is that as soon as you get in, you have not all the characters. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that's locked behind a huge paywall that I'm debating with myself whether or not I'm even going to pay for because it's kind of against my principles, but at the same time, I'm a big Star Wars fan and I want the full experience. But it's just bullshit the way the game is made. And I'm playing this game and I played it for like an hour and a half, and it's bare bones, man. It's literally like just like the minimum that qualifies as a game. And also, I mean, as great as the graphics are, that's the best part about the game. It's visually amazing, but even that being so realistic looking, the characters move kind of funny. Like when I'm Darth Vader, he moves weird. Luke Skywalker moves. They're kind of floaty. They don't really have any weight to them. So that's disappointing because the old Battlefront games, not only were they so much more full of content than this, but the characters had weight to them. They moved realistically, even for a game of 2 generations ago. So I'm gonna get more into it, and I'll see if I can unlock some of that stuff instead of paying for it. I'll see, but it's not bad. It's just disappointing. You know what I'm saying? For what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? What they advertise. But I got Battlefront on the PS4. I want to get more into it. I want to give it a chance, but when you're playing a game like Xenoblade, and you have all this content right there from the get go, and then you get something like Battlefront, and it's like we made you pay $60. Well, I got it as a gift, but still, we made you pay $60 for the game, and now we're gonna make you pay damn near $60 again to get all the rest of the content that's already in the game. You kind of fucking, you know what I'm saying? So, so those are the games that I've really been playing. Not much more to update on, man. I just wanted to let you guys know. That's why I've been absent. I've been working a lot on school. I don't know if you guys saw it. I put it on my channel. It's got a bunch of views, but nobody's commented, so I don't know who's watched it or not. But my final project for Fundamentals of Compositing, that's literally a CG class. You know what I'm saying? That's literally a CG class where we actually created CG imagery, combined 2 images into one, and I did one with dinosaurs, and I put the dinosaurs in real life environments and that I filmed myself. So it was really cool, and it came out really good. Learned a lot, but that plus the move is why I've been absent, man. But we're back. We're settled in here. It's looking good, man. And you'll be getting more content from me as we go forward. This video is actually gone a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so you're gonna get this video, and then I'm gonna upload a whole separate video just taking you on a tour, very quick tour of the man cave, showing you what I got. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace and happy weekend. NBA All-Star this weekend.